Hello and welcome back to episode 26 of Unknown to World Known. Club 4, we are back again with Inter Milan. We are in the first knockout round of the Champions League and we are top of the league. Just before we get into what we've been up to since you were last with us, if you are enjoying the content, please do leave a like down below. Leave a comment predicting what you think we're going to do in the Champions League this year. That captain's video that I promised last week will be out this weekend. I had a lot going on at the end of last week, so yeah, it was a busy week in general. We'll be back on it this week, and that will be out this weekend. Since you were last with us, it has been quite a long time. So we drew 1-1 with Sampdoria, then beat Verona 2-0. Beat Spezia 4-0, drew 2-2 with Bologna, which was a bit disappointing, and then did lose the Super Coppa final to Juventus, but at this point I didn't really care. 2-0 win against Udinese, then we played Fiorentina back-to-back, 2-0 win in extra time before we beat them 3-0 in normal time, and then 4-0 against Lazio in the league, 3-1 against our rivals AC Milan, 4-1 against Torino, then we did go out of the Coppa Italia with a 1-0 extra time loss to Roma, and the most recently a 1-1 draw with Napoli. However, I do think that might play into our hands because it means we can concentrate just on the league and the Champions League, where we've got AJAX in the Champions League first knockout round, and we've got Parma up next in the league. We are currently top of the league by a point with a game in hand over Roma, who've just lost to Monza, a bit of an upset there. And you would hope against Ajax we can pick up a comfortable win in the first leg and go into the second leg basically knowing we're going through. But first of all, let's go deal with Parma. And our lineup to do that, we have got Bijlow in goal, a back three of Upamecano, Sneeg and Bastoni, Springer and Riguri as the wing-backs, Suarez and Milinkovic-Savic in midfield, Demir on the right, Gafrida on the left and Real up front. Free kick from the right here, Riguri stood over it, sends it to the far post, Real is there but doesn't manage to get it on target. Riguri with a corner now, sends it in, sneaks at the near post, but it goes all the way across the goal and out for a goal kick. A quiet first half. We've had 10 shots, only 1 on target. That is horrendous. We're going to try telling them to work the ball into the box. Maybe that will help them actually hit the target. Riguri with a free kick from the right. It's headed away, however, and Hussein has collected it for Parma. There's a bit of a break on them for Parma here. However, back to Gitano. Upamecano cuts out the long ball. Springer, can he bring it back at Parma? He can. Down the right-hand side. He's got a lot of space. Chance for a cross here. He plays it back to Demir, who then crosses it in. Real in space. Makes it 1-0. We lead against Parma in a game that is going to be pivotal in the run-in. Yeah, this is the first time that we've actually had a chance where we're top of the league and a team has slipped up. We need to punish that. That's exactly how we're going to do it. 1-0 against Parma. We're going to bring Riguri off for Lincoln on the left-hand side of the defence. And we'll also bring Harry Kane on for Real. I'm just thinking of the Champions League game here. Long kick from the goalkeeper from Parma, who gets it only as far as Springer. And we are back in possession. Bastoni able to take his time here. You can see how deep Lincoln. I've just brought up a team from last year's Unknown to World Known for no reason whatsoever. Upamecano to Suarez. Demir plays it down the wing to Springer. Can he get a cross in from here? He can. In towards Milinkovic-Savic, who heads just wide of the post. Our final change is going to be to bring Gafrida off for Sokol on the left-hand side. We win 1-0 against Parma. It's a solid result, if not spectacular. And that's absolutely fine, because it means we go further clear at the top of the league. We like to be able to grind out some results. You know, it's nice smashing a team, but it is nice when you just grind out a 1-0 win. We never really let them have a look in. We just completely controlled the game and saw out a comfortable win headed into a Champions League game. And the lineup for the game against Ajax, we have the same back six. Kumar replaces Milinkovic-Savic. Serovic comes in on the right. Gafrida and Real remain up front. Bastoni with a free kick from the back. Gafrida collects it and then back to Bastoni inside to Sneeg. With the home leg being first, I would hope we can get at least... Oh, that was a poor war from Gafrida. At least like a 2-goal lead maybe. If we can get anything more than that, even better. Belotti tries to win the header, but Mercado beats him in the air. Gafrida is tackled by Kone, but it falls straight to Riguri, who plays the ball into Real, into the bottom corner. We lead 1-0 very early on. This is exactly what we were after. And at 1-0, we can now take our time finding the next goal. Make sure that Ajax don't get many chances, similar to Parma in the last game. But a fantastic lead, and let's keep it up. Onana with a goal kick here goes long towards Belotti. Sneeg wins that header though. Upamecano is going to go and bring it down and back inside to Sneeg, across to Bastoni and Upamecano. We are in a position this year where the Champions League's getting more and more required, I'd say. Our aim of the save is to win 3 Champions Leagues with 2 different teams. We've been at Inter Milan for 4 years. We really need to be getting that Champions League so we can then look for our next step. In our next move, we could move possibly to the Premier League. Lumball through has found Serovic, 1-on-1 with the keeper, 2-0. And we are looking very comfortable against Ajax. Just what we wanted. 2-0 within 12 minutes. I was hoping for a 2-goal lead going into the second leg. If we can keep this up, we could be already through by the second leg, which would be even better. Sneeg with a long ball towards Riguri, but Timber collects it very easily. We're now approaching half-time. Tanganga to Martinez, and then to Circa. Andre Horta has the ball taken off him by Suarez. Serovic quickly onto it, but Tanganga does very well to block that attempted attack off. Belotti back to Martinez. Ball over the top finds Belotti, and Bijlau has to make a good save to deny him. It's gone out for a Ajax corner, however. I'll move my mouse out the middle of the screen. Circa with a corner. It's headed away by Sneeg very nicely. Jared Bowen is going to go and collect that. Weird to see him at Ajax. Ball inside to Kone, and Martinez is closed down. Gafrida heads it to Real as it bounced away. Back to Suarez and back to Sneeg. We're going to build from the back, take our time, which we've got the ability to do in this position. Great ball out to Riguri, then inside to Gafrida. Brings it down the wing, gets across towards the far post. Serovic heads it back into the box. Real hits the bar, and then as it bounces off the bar, nobody else reacted, and he absolutely pile drives it into the back of the net. 3-0. It's on the verge of being game over. I think in the second half we can actually kill this tie off completely. And Real just wasn't messing around there. Half-time, 3-0. It's been a comfortable first half. They've never really looked like dangerous us bar that one Belotti chance. So, very comfortable. Riguri with a free kick sends it in. Tanganga heads it away, though. Real is going to collect it as it comes away from the box. He's a bit out of position now, Real, but lays it off to Kumar and back to Bastoni. Back to Sneeg. Inside to Suarez, who's tackled by Belotti, but breaks to Upamecano, who runs through the midfield with it. Lays it off to Springer. Cross goes in towards the far post. Onana knocked it down, and Real missed a great chance. And just after that, Real is injured. It's a lower leg injury. Oh dear. We are really hoping that's not like a leg break. He's going to have to come off for Harry Kane. But let's have a little look. Can we see how that happened? So Real was isolated when he went down. So we can hope that's probably not anything broken at least. Suarez starting to look tired in the midfield. We're going to bring him off for Ruben Neves. And we will do the same for Riguri, who's going to come off for Lincoln. Upamecano late on with a free kick. Ruben Neves finds Gafrida on the left. Ball to far post. Serovic is there, but heads it over the bar. I don't know what's happened to my camera. The zoom's disappeared. Bastoni at the near post heads it across the goal. Nearly found the far corner. But full time, it's a 3-0 win. A very comfortable win. Now we're just hoping that Real isn't too badly injured. But other than that, I think we're in a position we're through to the next round realistically, as long as we don't have a catastrophic second leg. Can confirm Real has pulled his calf muscle, so he's going to be out for 2 to 3 weeks because we're not going to risk him with injections. So realistically, he's, if we take 3 weeks, he's going to be out probably until about that second AJAX game. We've not got too many particularly difficult games. I think Kane will be fine for us, particularly against Tanana and Monza. Hopefully against Atalanta, he'll be fine as well. And then I think Real should be back for these run of games against Roma and Juventus, and probably a Champions League quarter-final around there as well. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. We will be back possibly for the second leg, possibly for the quarter-final. I'm not decided yet. Well, depends how confident I feel going into it and how the league's looking as well. Subscribe if you are enjoying the content, and thank you very much for watching.